Welcome back, everyone. I just finished watching The Menu, a new movie that came out, I think, a few weeks ago. The director of the movie, he's pretty unknown. I looked him up and it said he'd only directed a few episodes of like Shameless and a few episodes of Game of Thrones, so he's not really known for anything big cinematically. The main characters in the movie were Margot, played by Anya Taylor-Joy, from Queen's Gambit. She's an amazing actress. She's one of my favorite actresses right now. She did an amazing job in this movie. Another main character, the chef, he was played by the guy who played Voldemort in the Harry Potter series. I forgot his name. And then another main character was the guy who played Beast in the X-Men franchise, the later James McAvoy X-Men franchise. So the movie follows 12 rich individuals as they take like a private boat to an island, and this island is supposed to be like an all-inclusive like restaurant experience. You pay like $1,200 I think per person, and you get like a 6-course meal by one of the best chefs in the world, is what the movie is like. And then you get there and you get like this eerie feeling of like what's going on. The movie definitely reminds me of Midsommar. If anybody's seen Midsommar with Florence Pugh, it's like the opening scenes where they're going to Switzerland and they're in these mountain areas. They start taking mushrooms and stuff starts to feel a little off. Like you see the old man jump off the fucking cliff. There's a scene like that in this movie. Spoilers ahead. The main chef, besides the actual chef, like one of his assisting cooks or whatever, I guess he's not a chef, but an assisting cook, fucking blows his brains out on the fucking screen, which was crazy to see. I didn't think that they were going to do that early in the movie, but you can kind of get a sense of who the bad guy is, like right off the bat. It's the chef, the main guy. It's not, from the trailers, I thought it was going to be like a whodunit. Like there was going to be like a mystery murder, and then the chef was gonna like make people solve the murder before he let them go, but everybody fucking dies except for Anya Taylor-Joy. So in the movie we find out the actor who plays Beast in the old X-Men movies, his name's Tyler in the movie. Tyler, he ends up hiring Margot because the girl he originally wanted to take to this exclusive dinner was his ex-girlfriend. She broke up with him. And he's a really big food fanatic. He's a really big foodie guy. He knows a lot about food, and he looks up to the chef like a ton. He's like pretty much his role model. So he hires Margot, which we later find out is a sex worker, to go to this dinner with him. So he has quite a bit of money, obviously. So does everyone else there. There's a failed actor there. There's like Wall Street guys there. There's an older, richer couple, and then there's another food critic there. There's a food critic in the group of 12 that got invited to the island. So everybody was invited for a specific reason, and the chef's plans got all thrown out of whack when Margot showed up instead of Tyler's previous date, because Margot wasn't originally supposed to be there, and the chef planned everything around who was supposed to be there. Like you're supposed to get like reservations like 8 months to like a year in advance, so he has enough time to like research who's going to the restaurant. So he plans like the meals around everybody that's supposed to be there. At one point he hands out like chicken tacos, and on the tacos is like laser engraved photos of the reason that these people are there. Like the Wall Street guys has tax refunds showing that they're frauds and that they're going to go to prison if they ever get off this island alive. The older couple, on the tortilla is engraved the old guy cheating on his husband with Margot, coincidentally. And then Margot starts trying to weasel her way out, and then the chef sees this and he says, "You're not one of them, you're one of us," talking about like the cooks and stuff, and he invites her back to like be with them. But he says, no matter what side you choose, you're going to die. Like everyone dies tonight. Which is kind of weird because like I mean you can kind of predict the ending, but I was also expecting everyone to actually die, like give a bullshit ending, no sequel even remotely in the possibilities, like just everyone fucking dies. But that didn't happen. So Margot starts figuring him out. The chef starts trusting him more. She is sent after a barrel, which is supposed to be for their final dessert meal. And while going to look for the barrel, she sneaks into his house, which is on the island. And in there, she finds like a secret room. She calls in a fucking Coast Guard guy, but also sees like a photo of the young chef and like what made him happy. And the reason the chef did all of this, like his motives were nothing makes him happy anymore. Like cooking doesn't make him happy, and the world is just full of takers, not givers, and everybody just wants to take. So he wants to show everybody what's wrong with that and show the world one final extravagant meal and course, and this is what he wants to be remembered as, fucking murdering all these people. I don't know why he'd want to be remembered as that, but it's whatever. So when Margot gets back, she comes back to the main restaurant area, brings the barrel with her that she was sent after, and then this Coast Guard guy shows up. Turns out the Coast Guard guy is fake. He's actually a cook undercover, so the Coast Guard guy didn't actually help them. And then the chef starts pointing out Margot, and he's like, you're a traitor, you betrayed me, you betrayed all the cooks and all this bond that we had between each other. And then she thinks she's gonna die. I think she's gonna die. I feel like a reasonable person would think she's gonna die, but she's the fucking main character. Just like every story, most main characters don't die. And then she thinks back to the photo that she saw of the young chef and how he used to enjoy cooking burgers. Like that's how he started. So she stands up to him in the middle of the fucking restaurant and goes, I hate your cooking. It's all bland. It doesn't fill me up at all. It's not good. I want to send my meal back. This shocks the chef because this has never happened before, because he's a world-renowned chef, obviously. And then he goes, all right, well, we can make anything. What can we make you? And she goes, a cheeseburger. And I don't want a fucking over-the-top, like, crazy cheeseburger like you would make at, like, a 6-star restaurant. I want a real fucking American cheeseburger. And he makes it, and while he's making it, he cracks a fucking smile, you know, starts remembering his past, gives her the cheeseburger, lets her go, and then puts marshmallows on everybody with chocolates on their head, and then lights the fucking restaurant on fire and everything blows up. She escapes, everyone else is dead. Kind of a weird end of a story, but I thought the movie was pretty good. It was pretty original. The only movie it reminded me of was Midsommar, and a little bit of like whodunits, but like it wasn't really a whodunit. It wasn't like one person got murdered, everyone fucking died. So it was a pretty good movie. It felt like something new and creative, not something that was just like a remake or like just drawing on someone else's ideas. So I really liked that part. Anya Taylor-Joy was fucking amazing. She is an amazing actress, and I hope she continues to get roles in big movies. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of like a horror thriller comedy movie. Like there was definitely some comedy slipped in there, but I thought it was at good times. Like, you know, when you're watching a fucking terrifying movie and like a killer will make a joke or something, or like do a little like jab, scare the fucking victim, and then they start laughing, like it's kind of funny. Like there's a few of those like joke moments in the movie. So that was kind of cool. It didn't force it like fucking Marvel movies do recently, which was nice. But it definitely wasn't a horror movie, if that's what you're looking for. Like there's some creepy vibes, like especially when she goes into the house, there's kind of like a jump scare moment. But if you're wanting to find a horror movie, it's definitely not that. I think people who enjoy like thrillers and more like mysterious movies might enjoy this movie. So that's for my review. I'm gonna try to go see Bones and All next, as well as Devotion with the guy who plays Kang. That movie looks pretty good. So I'm going to try to see those next. I haven't really been seeing a lot of new movies. I've been trying to catch up on older movies recently, which I might do a video on. I've seen a bunch of older movies recently, so let me know if you guys want a video on that. And peace out.